Welcome to A Shot of Joe, the place where you come to get enlightened and get empowered. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel right there. You can click that red button and keep up to date. I put new videos up pretty much every week, keep everybody up to date on what's going on energetically, also give you tools to help you move forward in a positive way in the world as we continue to move through all these changes that are taking place right now. And I want to focus on changes that we're going to be going through now the next couple of weeks. We're really going to continue throughout the year, but just trying to kind of stay ahead of it, so to speak, as we continue to move through all these big energetic shifts. We just went through the equinox, of course, which was Saturday, the 20th of March. That's the beginning of the spring. So this energy just continues to come in very hard. And what I mean by that is very strong energy coming in very quickly. We moved into the age of Aquarius, of course, in February, and now this energy just continues to rock and roll since the portal opening last month. So what does this mean for us, and how do we go forward? What is it that we're supposed to be doing? Well, first of all, we're dealing with a lot of changes. So when we have a lot of energy coming in, depending on where you are in your part of the journey, that will determine how this affects your life and how you feel. So for example, different people are going to have different feelings, and you're going to have also different things that are going to come to you as you go forward in your physical body. So you may have headaches, ear ringing, tiredness. One of the things I always talk about is what I call a foggy brain, where you're just kind of foggy. Like you get up in the morning and you're just like, I just can't get it together, or I'm very foggy, I can't focus. That's also part of this. You may even have some physical body aches. You may get a little bit of a cold, things like that. That's all part of your body just kind of absorbing this higher energy and vibration. So that's one piece of it. The other piece of it is, as we're elevating, we want to really make sure that we're in alignment with ourselves as much as we can. Now, obviously, we're living human lives here. We do bounce up and down, but the idea is to try to stay in alignment with yourself as much as you possibly can and make sure that you're congruent. So when you're in a situation, when you're doing things or dealing with things, or not being your best self, not being around the people you want to be around, not doing the kind of work that you want to be doing, all these things are going to disrupt you because you're out of alignment. And as we continue to elevate, it's almost like your soul does not want this. Your soul is saying, no, you need to get into the right space, get around the right people, make sure you're doing, you're exercising, you're meditating, you're doing all these things that are very important for you as we continue to move forward. And then this is going to continue throughout the year and just keep going, because this is just, we're going up, 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 up. So there is no end here. It's just us and our ability to adjust and keep adjusting our energy field as we continue to go forward. And the more we are in alignment with our highest self, the more we are healthy, the more we sleep, the more we feel good, the more we nurture ourselves, the better this will be. So the more that you are denying your truth and the more that you are in resistance, the worse this is going to be. Now, this Saturday on the 28th of March, we have the first of four, count them, 4 consecutive supermoons. We always have supermoons every year. Sometimes we have a couple in a row, but this year we have 4 in a row, and the one in May, which happens to coincide with portal openings. I'll get to those as the year progresses, as we get to May, but that will be the most powerful one. So a supermoon, if you're not familiar, is when the moon is closest to the earth. And the moon has a lot of impact on us. Obviously, it affects the water very much, and our bodies are over 60% water. And we know that we are definitely going to be impacted by this. Now, again, this will depend on where you are in your journey and how you are flowing forward. So the more you are going toward the light, and the more you are moving into your true self, and the more you are following in a congruent line towards where you want to go, this energy is going to support you as you go forward. So if you're looking at parts of your life that are disrupted, if you're looking at parts of your life that aren't working, that you're refusing to deal with, this is not something, this is going to keep coming up and getting worse and worse, and it's going to speed up. So that's why because this energy is so quick right now, these things are going to just keep getting faster and faster and faster. So if you don't deal with these things, you're going to be in a heap of trouble. Now, when you do, and when you're in alignment and you trust yourself, a lot of this is going to be trusting your inner self, especially with what's going on now. There's a lot of propaganda, there's a lot of negative information, there's a lot of misinformation. So you have to trust yourself, meditate, pray, ask for guidance. What are you going to do next? What type of things are you going to do? What decisions will you be making? We have a lot going on here. Don't just get sucked up in the crowd and do what everybody else is doing. Do what works for you. It may be unpopular with people you know who believe in certain things. I don't want to get into right and wrong because that's not what this is about. It's really about doing what's best for us. But a lot of people just follow along because they think it's an easier thing to do. But in the long term and in the big picture, it will not be, because it will be very negative and cause a lot of problems in your life. So there's a lot going on. Follow yourself. You yourself are your best guide forward, not anybody else. Don't listen to the media, politicians, whoever, maybe people you work with, friends, family, it doesn't matter. You must be your own advocate, and you have to do what works best for you. So as we move into this super moon coming up here on Saturday, we're just going to keep ramping up this energy forward. So get in your best space. Do what's best for you. Follow your gut. If you don't, you're going to go off course, and you're going to cause yourself a lot of trouble. So have faith in yourself. Trust yourself. That is going to be your greatest asset right now, and you're going to see yourself zoom forward faster than you could ever imagine. So if you've been working hard for a long time and maybe things haven't worked the way you would like and you're kind of frustrated, believe me, I know the feeling. Just have faith. Stay on that track. Don't buckle now right at the end when you're going to be ready to reap those rewards. So trust yourself. Do what's best for you. Follow your gut. That's going to be your key to success. If you're in doubt, meditate. Ask the question. You know, anytime I ask a question, I get the answer. So look to your inner self. You already know. You're the genius. You know exactly what to do. Follow that and stay on that alignment and follow that road, and you will be unbelievably happy where you end up. I'll see you soon.